Hi everyone, let's provide a solution to this problem here. 4 to the power of x plus 4 to the power of x equals 400. Okay, so how do we deal with this? Let's go. We have the same thing over here, right? So we can just have 2 of 4 to the power of x equals 400. Remember, of is the same as multiplication. So now, to remove this 2, we need to divide it by itself, and it will reflect on the other side. 4 to the power of x now is equal to 200. But if you must know, we can express 200 in the base of 4. So what should we do then? 200 could have been 4, right? 4 multiplied by 50, that will give us 200. So the best to do now is to take the log of both sides. So we have log 4 to the power of x being equal to the log of 4 multiplied by 50. And then at this point, we are going to apply a couple of laws of logarithm. This x here is a power. To get its value, it has to come down. It has to come down to the left. Come down behind to multiply the log. So we have x log 4. And that will be equal to the log of 4 times 5. And now we need to apply another law again. Okay, because we are multiplying 4 and 5, we can apply a law there, and then it will give us log 4 plus log 50. Okay, now we are looking for the value of x. So the best thing to do now is to divide both sides by log 4, the whole of this by log 4, so that this will take this out. If that happens, x will be equal to log 4 plus log 50 over log 4. Okay, that's what we'll have on the other side. But then you should also know that this log 4 here is for both numerators. So our x would now be log 4 over log 4 plus log 50 over log 50 over log 4. And then I can apply what we call change of base to what we have here. Okay, so that they will be in the same base. This is log 4 as the denominator, right? So we can have x now to be log 4. This 4 here becomes the base. Plus here we have log 50. And this 4 becomes the base. So that if we go ahead with this, our x will now be log 4 to base 4 is equal to 1. Because according to one of the laws of logarithm, log of the same number to the same base is equal to 1. Then plus, we have our log 50 to the base of 4. Okay, so we are going to verify this very quickly and see whether we are right or wrong. Remember, the given equation is 4 to the power of x plus 4 again to the power of x equals 400. And by the way, there's another faster way that this can be done, and I will try to pick it out. So from here, we have 4 now to the power of 1 plus log 50 to base 4. Then plus, let me put this in bracket, plus 4 again to the power of 1 plus log 50 to base 4. Now, if this does not give us 400, then we are wrong. Okay, so now we have 4 to the power of 4 times 4 again to the power of log 50 to base 4. Right, so this is what we have. Then plus 4 again to the power of 1 times the same 4 to the power of log 50 to base 4. Now 4 to the power of 1 is 4. Then multiply by this, and this will go, because the same base here is the base to the log, and they can always cancel each other to give us 50 over there. So this is 50, right? Then plus we have the same thing over there, 4 times 50 again. Remember that we can now apply BODMAS. We need to deal with this first before adding. Okay, so to do that, let's do it on the other side. Okay, so 4 times 5, 4 times 50 is 200, plus 4 times 50 again 200, and that is equal to 400. So this is to say that our x to be equal to 1 plus log 50 to base 4 truly satisfies the equation. But like I said there's a simpler way that this can be done if you look at the question very well. 4 to the power of x plus 4 to the power of x equals 400, right? So this means that since we have the same number, the same terms here, half of 400 is going to be 200 plus 200 is equal to 400, right? So this means that to be faster, we can just say 4 to the power of x is equal to 200. As simple as that. As simple as that. So that we can now say 4 to the power of x is equal to 200 is 4 multiplied by 50. Then you take your log instead of considering the other 4 to the power of x. So that log 4 to the power of x is equal to log 4 times 50. Then apply the law which we used before. We have x log 4 to be equal to log 4 plus log 50. As simple as that is. And then remember that we are looking for the value of x, so we divide this by log 4. Divide this again by log 4 like we did before now, then divide by log 4. This will take this out. Now our x is equal to log 4 will go into log 4. We have 1 plus, we now have log 50 to the base of 4. Now remember what we had before now, right? Okay, let's take a look at what we had before now. Let me confirm. Okay, I'm trying to pick it out. X is equal to 1 plus log 50, reading from here. 1 plus log 50 to base 4. And then let's see what we have from this shorter method. X is equal to 1 plus log 50 to base 4. So this is also very correct and faster. Thank you for watching.